Elijah, if you watching, don't watch no more Warriors game, man. Don't watch no more Warriors game, bro. All last night, you talking about, yeah, they gonna lose. They gonna lose. They gonna all this just to get blown away. Man, stop watching our games. Take that negative energy that you have and watch the Memphis game. Watch the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys, man? Now you ain't got nothing to say. Where Danny at? Danny would not pop up since the Lakers have lost. I want to know where he is not popped up, but he's liking the post when there's something negative about the Warriors. That is crazy. He won't go. He goes missing. He talked all that stuff. What about the Lakers and what about the Rockets? They're more athletic, and I want to know. I want to know what Danny is right now. I want to know where Stevenson is right now. Where y'all at? Even if we lose in the second round, we ain't supposed to be here. But every post is negative. Curry, Curry, Curry. He's washed. How's a player washed this averaging 28 points a game? How's a player washed averaging 28 points a game? 27 for his whole career in the playoffs. That wrong, man. Y'all do not need to be watching the Warriors games. Hey, man, what's up, man? I'm on here, man. I'm furious right now. I got to blast Daniel, the one Danny that was in the group. He ain't nowhere to be found. He kept talking about the Lakers, the Lakers, the Lakers, the Lakers. Where the Lakers at? He and now all of a sudden he only pop up when he think the Warriors gonna lose. That's the only time they pop up. And then Stevenson, all day long, they're gonna lose by double. I'm just a negative person. That's what he said. He said he's just a negative person. Now, if we hold out this game, it's still a lot of time on the shot. It's on the game clock. We got 3 minutes. But if we hold this game out and we can find a way to win this game and move on to the second round, y'all got to put some respect on. I ain't saying we winning no championship because the Minnesota Timberwolves is gonna be a hard fought battle. That if this right here, oh okay, yeah, I know, yeah, rigged the way y'all got the Luka Doncic. What y'all got to say now? All day long, negativity. I can't find Danny nowhere. Put his face on a milk carton. His face got to go on a milk carton somewhere. I don't care. I'm gonna get blocked. Somebody blocking me. I'm gonna ride the pony until I'm riding it till the wheels fall off. Every Warrior hater, I'm riding you. He did this in 2022 when there was games when we lost against Boston and we won the championship. Same stuff. It's like, what team are you cheering for? Why are you so worried about the Warriors if it's not your team? Yeah. What's up? What's up now? Yeah, everybody's sitting back here waiting on them to fail. I get it because I'm waiting on the Lakers, but we knew the Lakers was gonna fail. We knew that. It wasn't like, but everybody sit up here totally disregard the Warriors. The yes, Curry. Look at that defense. Hold on, I'm getting my other phone, man. I can't. I just can't. I can't. I can't. Curry for three. Oh! Did you see it? Y'all all game long. Yeah! Yes, sir. Now y'all, yeah, no, 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 no. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear, oh, okay, I'm wrong. Man, you got to stop that negativity, bro. You got to stop it, man. You got to let the positive come out. If you're rooting for the Warriors, be positive, man. I don't want to hear that now. All that negativity, man, come on, bro. I don't want to hear it. I told you, I've been telling you all season. Even if we do lose, come on, man. It's like you count us out. It's like you count us out. It's like you count us out right away. You counted us out. Come on, bro. Stop counting us out. Count them out, man. We got to be positive. Yeah. 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 I told y'all. I told you. I told you. All y'all don't want to hear it now. Now Curry going off. Vintage Curry. What about Buddy Hill? What about Buddy Hill? Thank you. Thank you. Where Danny? Please find Danny. Please. Another spectacular performance in the game seven by Steph Curry. Tied with Michael Jordan in the game, not in game seven, but like not finals, but he got the most points. I think Michael had one against in Indiana. That's all right. That's all right. It's game. We going to the second round. Ant-Man, Batman, Cat-Man, Warriors in five. Come on. I'm riding this until the wheels fall off. It was like, bro, every time I look up, they can't do it. It's like, come on. Hey, they can't do it. How? Why couldn't they do it? Why can't they do it? But even if we do lose the second round, we're not supposed to be win. We're not supposed. Yeah. Yes. Night night. Even if we do lose, we're not supposed to even be in the playoffs. It's supposed to be the Lakers. The Lakers are supposed to be the world champions right now. That's what y'all said. I'm fired up because all last night. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Sean. Sean, why all these people disappearing, man? Why all these people disappearing? All on their walls, man. On every wall. Steph Curry's watch. How is a player that's averaging 26 points a game, not stat padding like LeBron, legitimately should be averaging more if they would call the fouls? How's he watched? My man posted that Steph Curry was watched after Curry was averaging 25 with a thumb that's the size of a tumor. His head, his thumb is the size of a brain right now. It's that big. And they tapping on it. Come on, man. I don't normally get this fired up, man, but it was all last night. All I saw was negativity. All I saw was this morning. I even replied to something. I stopped. I said, come on, we ain't even the game ain't even on yet. We don't know what's gonna happen. Anything can happen. I said anything can happen. Somebody can hit a game winner. You don't know what can happen. Somebody have you don't know what's gonna happen. But when you let that type of energy out, and that's all you got to say is something negative, man. Like, why we even? Who are you rooting for? Now I can see if you were rooting against the Warriors, then I'm gonna laugh at you because it's like, okay, you being negative because you don't like us, but you being negative just to be negative. Come on, bro. Come on. And you know what? The thing is, why I'm riding it is because you know what's gonna happen the next round. As soon as we lose a game, even if we lose the series, because I don't know, that's gonna be hard because they got all that athletic system over there. But even if we do lose, as soon as we lose a game, the posts gonna start coming right back from the same people. Because when people are negative, they can't help but to be negative. Looney was the difference. Yeah, Steve Kerr had made that adjustment in the last minute. He made that adjustment in the last minute. But we still a minute. Come on, get the ball in bounds. Oh no, Buddy Hill played big too. Yes, yes, that's the exclamation point. Buddy Hill played big in the first half. I think he had 18 points. He knocked down almost every three he shot. It's too late, Fred. It's too late, Freddie. It's like, man, it's like it's like somebody who don't believe in you and they constantly telling you you can't do it, you can't do it. And then when you finally do it, then they come and say, man, my bad. I'm gonna have to say I didn't think you can do it. No, bro, you don't get to do that. Y'all don't get to do that type of stuff. Because if we do win a championship, there we go. There we go. Put it out. If we do win a championship, that'll probably be our last one. We should have had six. Yeah, Buddy did his thing too. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, why they be doing Curry like this, man? Sean, why they doing like that? The rest don't respect them. They don't give him no call. They don't, I know they just want to promote LeBron. He hardly don't be shooting no free throws. What's the narrative gonna be now? That's what I want to know. What they got to say now? What they got to say now? I mean, you know what? I think we turn back around and play Tuesday. I think we got to go to Minnesota, right? That's gonna be hard. Ant Man has taken out everybody. He's taken out the Joker. He's taken out KD. He's taken out LeBron, and now left is Steph Curry. Now I don't really see AD. I mean, I'm sorry. I can, from a business standpoint, Anthony Edwards is not really good for the game, business standpoint, because he got a lot of baby mama drama going on. He he got a lot of, he's not really poised to speak on camera a lot of time because he just say whatever he want to say. Y'all already know. So I would think that the league would rather have Steph Curry in the Western Conference Finals against maybe Nikola Jokic. Exactly because they only want. But here it is. Even the Steph Curry doubters who don't even come on, man. They only want LeBron to win. Yeah, I know, man. Now they talking about giving him Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now he need Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro. I'm so glad this is over with. Oh, that's a foul right there. Buddy knocked it down, drained it. Yeah, yeah. Jimmy Wong, Jimmy Zong, Jimmy Zanga, Jimmy Zesty, Zesty Jimmy. It's over with, baby. It's over with, Jimmy. Y'all kept. If he win the championship, we got to talk about that. If Steph Curry can win the championship this year, we got to talk about it. Now, Jonathan Kaminga, I don't know, they put him in and he still kind of didn't really, I think he's out of there. I don't know who we going to get. I think the Warriors should get somebody for the future, like, to beyond the Steph years, if they could trade him for somebody. But bro, it's like everybody. He did that last time, man. That had me fired up, man. He did that last time. He said, "My bad, I was wrong." It's like, bro, it's like every win. It's like he did win. Can you imagine this? This dude, this all day long. This dude was all since yesterday. Since we lost the game, he kept making posts. I don't know if he was trying to be antagonizing, but he just kept making posts. The Warriors are going to lose because they're washed. Warriors are going to lose because Steph Curry's washed. Warriors are going to lose because they can't do it. This is all his posts. This is all his posts all day long. Warriors are, and then he says my bad like he did. They'll still lose. Come on, man. Come on. And if we do lose, we're not supposed to be here. We're not, according to the pundits, we're not supposed to be. Okay, there go a Stars Laker fan right there. He made his way down there with the cowboy boat. The guy's like 90 years old. But we're not even supposed to be here. We're supposed to be Not in the playoffs. We're supposed to be in the play-in. Now you know, Buddy is about to get trolled really hard. They get ready to troll Buddy because Buddy be getting it. So it's gonna be a lot of Buddy jokes after the game. Wait a minute. Here, Steve Kerr is a horrible coach. This stayed down my timeline. A coach who won 4 NBA championships with multiple lineups. I gotta deal with this. I'm sorry, I'm fuming because it's like, you know what, Steve Kerr do make some bad stuff. He do some, but that's a part makes a, of the game. You gonna make some bad moves in the game. It's playing chess. But how is a coach that could possibly have 6 rings? The 2016 NBA Finals was rigged. That 3-1 that was rigged. And then when what's his name tore his Achilles, Kevin Durant, we were gonna win that championship too, but he tore his Achilles. And then, but all of a sudden, Kerr is a bad coach. How? Oh, Lakers fans, yeah, y'all go to sleep too. Y'all go to sleep too. My thing is, I'm so upset about the negativity. I'm just like, come on, man. Why everybody got to be negative? You know what I'm saying? It's okay if you're rooting against the team. I have no problem with that. You tell me that you hate the Warriors, and you tell me that Curry is washed and all that. I have no problem with that because you're not a fan. You're a fan of your team. But if you don't know who your team is, you don't know who your team is, and you don't know, and then you just be saying stuff like a man who's, you know what I'm saying, he's literally Steve Kerr has literally been their coach since 2015, since DeMar Jackson. Y'all don't want to give, I don't want to say Jimmy locking Ant Man up. I can't say that. I'm not finna sit up here and talk no trash. Cause I'm not finna be like Shannon Sharp. I don't know what's gonna happen. Because I saw what they did. And listen, I'm gonna be real. I'm nervous about the next round. They big because we had problems with Rudy Gobert. We're gonna have problems with all those longer players. Now, am I being negative? No, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Edwards he ain't afraid of nobody. He's athletic. Then they got Dante DiVincenzo. They got how many points did Steph Curry got? Please, somebody tell me. We got DiVincenzo. Who Nas. So he ended up with what, 19 in the second half. He paced himself. Y'all had jokes. His legacy is doomed because he blew a 3-1 lead. All this stuff, man. I'm just sitting there looking, and I was about to explode. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, okay, because the same people, if he turn around and win the championship, they're gonna be cheering. You're gonna have the split. You're gonna have the haters, the LeBron haters, the Lakers haters, and then you're gonna have on this other side those people. And it's like, don't come on, man. If Steve Kerr played Looney 30 minutes or better against the Minnesota Timberwolves, you export seafood in Honduras. Well, no habla español, my friend. Uh, no seafood, no seafood, no seafood, my friend. This wind hurts so bad you have to poop. Okay, all right, bro. Okay. Um, in 30 minutes, Lakers do suck. Lakers do suck. But you say if he plays Looney 30 minutes, I don't know if Steve Kerr gonna do that. He like to play a lot of small ball. Because Rudy Gobert and and they got Julius Randle. This is gonna be a nightmare for us. This not gonna be easy for us. They got Julius Randle. They got Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels. They got Nas Reeves. The, well, you probably said that we were gonna get swept by the Rockets. Now here we go. We done beat the Rockets. We done beat the Rockets. The next thing now is Oklahoma. Listen, man, I'm gonna get some moderators. I don't want to know that it hurts when you pee. Why are you telling me this? If we beat the Rockets, if we beat the Rockets, and if we can somehow kind of way, if we do get past the Minnesota Timberwolves, let's just say the Denver Nuggets, and it's because any one of those matchups are going to get ratings. OKC versus the Golden State Warriors, or OKC versus the Denver Nuggets. That's going to be a hell of a finals. The Pacers are like they're going to upset. They're definitely going to need a big body Looney. Maybe that's what they're saving them for. I don't know, but they like to play a lot of small ball. They love the small ball. I just think Kaminga's out of there. But if you look at the situation, uh, I think Indiana is getting ready to eliminate Cleveland. Right? That's just what I think. And I think you're gonna have the Indiana Pacers. You're gonna get a rematch of the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics. I think the Boston Celtics will beat the Indiana Pacers, and because that's the matchup that they probably will want. I don't think Indiana's going to beat them. Can they beat them? Yes. Are they going to beat them? I don't think so. And then you go on, you have, I'm hoping, I'm hoping. I'm not going to sit up here and be like everybody else, but I'm hoping to have a rematch of the Golden State Warriors versus the Boston Celtics. Now, this is going to be big. Here's why it's going to be big. Y'all remember what happened this summer? You remember what happened this summer? Anybody remember? What happened this summer? I'm going to give everybody a minute. Who didn't get a chance to play in the Olympics? Steve Kerr benched Jason Tatum. And so they want to, they're going to say Jason Tatum has got to prove that Steve Kerr was wrong for benching him. This is going to be the narrative if that happens. I'm telling you off door. They're going to say that he has a chip on his shoulder. The Knicks ain't winning nothing. The Knicks ain't winning no championship. Come on, man. That's just a process of elimination. They're not winning no championship. They lucky had to get past Detroit. Okay, that's gonna be that. Now, I think the Golden State Warriors know how to win, but if they do, I don't want Curry to get a finals loss. But I can't see Jason Tatum getting back to back. But here's two narratives. Here's two situations. If we lose, oh yeah, you see, Chuck, he guaranteed it. He guaranteed it. All right, free agency this summer. Where's Giannis Antetokounmpo gonna go, and where's Kevin Durant gonna go? We know Kaminga's out of there. He's useless to us. We getting somebody for Kaminga for next season. So either we win the championship this year, or we try to win one next year. But if we win one this year, I think that's it. I don't think they're gonna let us win again. I don't think they're gonna let us win. But Chuck, what did he do? I guarantee. He guaranteed it. Guaranteed. Man, I'm not gonna stay on long. I'm gonna get my. I was frustrated there because I like it was. Y'all was just. Y'all was. I still. One of them needs to go to the Spurs. I don't think that's gonna happen. But look, I just couldn't say like. I still don't want to. I still want to know what Danny is. Okay, they took away 200 views. Took away 200 views on another channel, on our other channel. All right. Uh, no, I. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, man. It's like you sneak dissing when you do something like that. You won't confront me, but I respect Elijah Stevens for jumping on. Still, I don't like the fact that he don't believe in us, but I don't like the fact that Danny is running. He won't appear. He would not appear. Chuck also guaranteed the. Well, Chuck need to stop guaranteeing stuff. He need to stop guaranteeing. He said that we basically had no chance. Chuck said we had no chance. I've been telling y'all that the Golden State Warriors have a chance. No, you got to give. No, you got to give respect. Don't just say that. Don't just say that. You got to give respect to the Warriors. I'm not surprised at the open looks. I'm surprised. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm surprised that he was knocking him down because he had 33 points. He has played horrible all series long except one game, actually one game, and that was the difference maker. If he didn't play well, now the issue is Chuck is always wrong. The issue that we're going to have here is if anybody take days off next week, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Chuck is off, huh? Chuck is always wrong. Yeah. I didn't know that Chuck guaranteed it. The Blues. Oh, I didn't see that the Blues lost. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So we playing in Minnesota, so we got to get a game in Minnesota. They did the same thing. They played the two bigs. They they uh they played Steven Adams and Alfred Shangoon. Amen Thompson was good. They sold 105 seconds and had to go to overtime. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I'm not sure, but you already know everything's all messed up anyway, right? With this Adam Silver play in, right? Because we had to go through the play in, right? Did we have to win the play in or did we? I don't remember. Did we? We almost no, we didn't play in the play in. Yes, we did. We won the game and then out of the play in. So Sean, yeah, Adam Silver is the God bless him, man. Adam Silver is the person that all got this whole screwed up. Because I think we would have been the 6 seed, then we dropped down to the 7. And you know, 7 through what? 7 through 10 or 7 through 11, something like that is a stupid play in. I don't know. I don't know, man. Steph Curry is hit. And then you know what they're going to say? He's not clutch. It's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be something. Did you see Steph Curry how he hit the shot almost from half court? His first bucket came with 33 seconds in the second quarter. His first bucket came with 33 seconds. So like I said, Buddy Hield was so big. He was so crucial. Pods had a few good moments. They beat Minnesota in the play-in. We did, but was go Rudy didn't play though. I don't think Rudy played. Rudy Gobert. I don't think he played. He was ready for the playoffs. But if we can find a way, Sean, then you got to think about it. Now, if we win the championship, Sean, you already know they're gonna really be trying to help out LeBron James. They're gonna really, really, really be trying to help out LeBron. They're gonna really try to help him because at this point it's gonna be an embarrassment if Steph gets some kind of way get more rings than LeBron. Right? That's just gonna be crazy. But on the backhand side of things, if we do get there and we don't, or we don't make it to the finals, then we got a situation where you you know Kaminga's not there. Kaminga's not going to be there. There's no use for Kaminga because they got Jimmy Butler, and basically Steve Kerr is saying that he's like, yeah, he doesn't fit well with our lineup. So my question is this: Where's Kaminga going to go? Where is Durant going to go? And we know Giannis is out. Giannis is not going to go back to Minnesota. Dame has torn his Achilles. It's just a mess. They can't give him what he can't win anymore in Milwaukee. Now this is the game we were supposed to get from Clay Thompson, and he didn't give it to us. 33. And like I said, okay, it's not going to be easy next season, but the NBA can rig things around because Dallas, if Kyrie comes back and can Anthony Davis stay healthy, that's going to be a tough out. The West is living proof that if LeBron James played in the Western Conference, he would probably have a championship. I'll give him a championship because the NBA could do some strange stuff. Since he's been in the West, it's been garbage, and they have given him so many all stars and so many different people to try to help him. So now that's just. But Kerr is a bad coach. That's what everybody is saying. Steve Kerr is a bad coach. And y'all was saying fire him. Fire Steve Kerr. That's all I saw. All throughout the timeline was fire Steve Kerr. Fire Steve Kerr. He got to go. So do he need to go if they win the championship too? Does Steve Kerr need to go if the Warriors win the championship? It's a conversation to be had. Because now you got to sit back and say, okay, well, all right, 5 championships. Well, I'm not saying that he is going to win one for sure. That boy, what's that guy's name? Jamal Murray's man. He was big in the Rocket series. I'm quite sure. Look, I'm quite sure you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. I am very sure right now. So it said first playoff appearance is 2020, third seed, unrestricted. Steven Adams is an unrestricted free agent. And who are they going to go after Steven Adams or is it going to be the Lakers? Because everybody keep thinking the Lakers going to get Giannis. If the Lakers got Giannis, I'm not watching the NBA no more. That's it for that season. If some kind of way the Lakers get finesse and get Giannis, I'm not watching it. To help LeBron. If they get Giannis, without LeBron, I'll watch it. But I'm not doing it. I'm not. No. Kind of game plan discipline, follow to a T, and then multiple guys stepping up. Buddy Hield. I don't know what to say. Is OKC here? I don't know, man. I don't think OKC is going to win the championship. I don't think they. What if the Nuggets beat them? What if the Denver Nuggets, because they are playing some great basketball right now, and they've won a championship, and they're experienced. They don't have Mike Malone, so they don't have that coach anymore, but they do have some experience because they've been there. What if? What if? I'm picking Denver Nuggets for the upset. I'm picking if Jamal Murray played the way he played in Houston, and this is not me being negative. I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing to, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not finna sit up here because I don't know. I just don't know. You see what I'm saying? I told you that I want the Warriors to win. I told you I think they can win. But everybody said I was crazy. Thank you. The game was going, they've done a great job of taking away the Steph Draymond picking all series by putting Fred VanVleet on Draymond. Fred VanVleet played good. Fred Van Feet. Fred VanVleet played good. He was a nightmare this series, but fake Drake is what we call him. Because if you know what, uh, he is no good when he's playing other teams. That's my issue there. The discussion is over LeBron James not GOAT, but you know my answer to that. But I'm just saying Steph Curry's got to be talked about if they can win a championship. But if Boston wins, I'm gonna be a little uncertain because of what transpired in July or in August, where his minutes were cut and there was some type of beef or something new was going on, and maybe Steve Kerr knows that he's gonna go up against him. Maybe he was trying to get a psychological advantage, and maybe he kind of knows that, you know, you never know, man, what they be knowing, man. Maybe he knows down the line they may have a rematch in the NBA Finals, and he wanted the psychological advantage in the Olympics, so he benched him. I'm sorry, I'm doing homework too. I had homework, so sorry. But uh, I want an apology to Steve Kerr. Somebody apologize to Steve Kerr. That man said, take the statuses down. I said, no, leave the statuses up. I want you to leave the statuses up. Everything that you said, leave them up. Don't take them down. Leave the statuses up. He's not a good coach. Leave it up. Because if we do win, you know me, I'm going to go back and look at every status. Oh, I'm tagging Danny later. I'm going to tag Danny. I'm tagging him. Not top 40 of all time. Well, if it come out that he did some Barry Bonds, then he definitely not. But I definitely can name 10 players better than him. Honestly, I can name 10 players. I don't know if I can name 40. I don't know if I can name 40 better than LeBron, but I can definitely name 10. Maybe even 15. Chuck is gonna keep saying this every round. He guarantees. Shaq gonna be more level headed. Shaq said he don't know, and if we win the championship, if we can figure out a way to win a championship, that we belong in. Then not we belong, but Curry's gonna belong in the conversation. Not saying that he's the greatest player of all time. If he can find a way to get his second, he was robbed of at least one MVP. Actually, the 2015 MVP should have went to him instead of Iguodala. So that's okay. The other two, I got it. It was a split between him and Durant. He should have 3 MVPs. He should have 3 MVPs. But I want to know why Steve Kerr should be fired. I've seen him do some bonehead stuff. I seen it. I ain't finna lie. I seen him do some stuff. Ain't yeah. I I seen him do some questionable stuff. I'm not finna sit up here and lie. Some stuff to irritate me, but I'm not finna sit up here and say that the man can't coach. A man who's won multiple championships. I'm looking at y'all like, man, y'all just wild. He can't coach. He can't do this. He can't do that. Like, is there anything that he can do? Honestly, I know this is not gonna happen. This is just a dream of mine because I feel like he was robbed. Uh, I I would like to see Curry get 6 championships. Now I know he'd be tied with Michael Jordan, but we still gonna consider Michael Jordan the GOAT because of the 6 Finals MVPs and the ones that Curry split. So if I'm the Golden State Warriors, I'm like, look, man, let's go in and let's get let's get Giannis. Let's do something. Maximize. I don't want Steph Curry out there playing just to be playing. You know what I'm saying? Just I don't want him out there like that. So I feel like this. Go for it all. Get you a. I don't care about the in-season tournament. I don't care about that. That's goofy. I think I don't know. We went to it. I don't know. I think they think about getting rid of it from something I read. But oh man, it's just a great example. You can't listen to everybody, and it show you that either some people are just hating or they don't really know the game. Because to make an outlandish statement about Steph Curry, saying that Steph Curry, um, yeah, saying that Steph Curry is washed. That's a very bold statement. He's washed. Now you said LeBron's washed. I can understand because his impact is a little bit sus right now. No, no, there's not gonna be no sweep. They're gonna win some games. Oh, yeah, the Cavs are gonna win some games. So going into the finals, Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know. Warriors are victorious. Houston trash. uh, I don't even want to say Houston is trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. Houston, one of my low key best teams on 2K. They got a very good defensive rating. They got young people. Some of the physicality they play with is kind of questionable because it's kind of like but they need a piece. They need a piece. Warriors are. I don't know about that. That's going to be a tough matchup for us. I'm not going to be like Lil Shannon Sharp and OKC, USC, Pepsi, CDS, whatever he said, Legacy. I'm not going to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I respect Anthony Edwards, and he didn't play the greatest in that series, and they won. That just show you he didn't really play. He had some bad. He had one good performing game. I don't know if it was game 4. The Lakers won one game. They won a game, one game. Uh, I like tired. Yeah, well, that's because Unc stays up all night trying to, do YouTube and do content and stuff. You know, that's what happens. Yeah, yeah. You said, "Can I recommend your mother my barber?" Because you said that she helped with specialized in ball spots. I don't think you can afford my barber. I don't think you can afford her. uh, that's a good question. There's a lot of people lobbying for LeBron to be traded and have a farewell tour. I did see that on ESPN too, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And send him over to his hometown and pack Bronny up too, and that would be a thing. How does your mother wear her hair? How does your mother wear her hair? Does she wear like a like a little Shirley Temple or something? Would she want a bald fade with a mohawk? Does she wear overalls and felines? Right, exactly. You said we got it. I told yeah, Royce, we got it, man. We got it. We got. They was waiting on us to fail. That just show you this show you a lot. I know this is sports and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But the amount of negativity. What's today? Today is Sunday. We were supposed to close the game out Friday. I was upset that we didn't close. Um, the I was supposed to. I wanted us to close out and go to state because I was like, man, we need to get some rest because now we got to. What's today? We got to fly to Minnesota and get ready for the game right away. And by us being sort of an older team with Draymond, Steph, Jimmy, I think that they need some rest. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a couple of days off, and because they would have had Saturday. So I had a couple of days off or something before the series starts. Now they put themselves in a situation. Draymond, him and his technicals and his flagrants, he's gonna have to really monitor that in this series because it's gonna be. He's already been put out for Rudy Gobert for choking him. So this is gonna be. You remember he choked Gobert. So yeah. Mhm. I do not know where your mom can get a do rag from. You know, if she's losing hair, she should try some tea tree oil, some Jamaican castor oil. That may help her. She could have well her because you know when that happens, you get her scalp could have constipation. Her hair follicles aren't growing. That's probably what's going on. It's a shame that comes with age. Oh, absolutely. From Facebook, yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely, Royce, but we did do it. We did do it. I knew I had faith, you know what I'm saying, that we was going to do it and we did it. Absolutely. But I agree they should trade. They should the Lakers need to free that cap space up and not have to give Luca so much all that money. Well, you're gonna have to give Luca the money because he's gonna have to stay. But LeBron said he's not taking a pay cut. So think about this. He's gonna be 41 years old. He's gonna be 41 years old, right? And at 41 years old, they got to pay a 41-year-old man 50 million. Now, Mike was making 1 million when he was with the Wizards, a million a year. And I think he donated it to the 9/11, the families for the 9/11. If we can beat them, though, this can prepare us for Minnesota. Uh, Jimmy Butler, let's see, Golden State won the season against them 3-1. Okay. So yeah, let's see. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be a very interesting series, though. It's a very interesting series. I don't know if the Warriors have a matchup advantage in this series. I don't know. I don't believe that. I think it's gonna be pretty even. Uh oh, Chuck. All we need to do is have him guarantee it. If he guarantees it, he's always wrong. Rudy did destroy LeBum. Rudy destroyed LeBum. Rudy sent LeBum packing up, went on vacation. They let Rudy Gobert have a 30-point game. They let Rudy Gobert have a 30-point game. How they LeBron James and the Lakers made me think that Rudy Gobert was a 90 center. I thought he was Kareem Abdul, Rudy Abdul Jabbar out there. That's what I thought. I thought he was. Patrick Ewing. I thought he was all that. All right, it's only got one view as you shared it, so it's one view and one like, so they're not even watching it either. Well, no, I just said it only get one. 49-50. Rudy Abdul-Jabbar. Rudy Abdul-Jabbar gave them 30 points. And you got an inexperienced coach. Now that's the coach y'all need to talk about. JJ Redick. You guys let LeBron trick you into hiring a podcaster. Y'all hired a podcaster who doesn't have any temperament. He doesn't have any temperament. Y'all hired a podcaster who has no temperament, who during the presser got angry because they asked him if he consulted with his coaches about how much time um, LeBron, aka LeBum James, and Luka Doncic played on the court and not subbing him out. So he walked off, and per some insider, they're saying that JJ Redick does not need to be a coach because he's too unhinged. And we told you this. We said that JJ Redick isn't ready to be a coach. But y'all fired Darvin Hamburger. Y'all fired Darvin Hamburger, who led you guys to the Western Conference Final and won the in-season tournament with you. All for LeBron. All for LeBron. Y'all did. Or y'all listen to LeBron too much. And this is the situation that you guys are in. Is this for tomorrow? This chocolate. All right. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. If Steph Curry can win a championship, first of all, he's already in the GOAT conversation to me. Already in the GOAT conversation. He's already in the GOAT conversation. Yes, sir. Golden State, baby. Golden State all the way. Golden State all day. Yes, sir. I I don't know if we're gonna win a championship, but if we do, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know how many more years Steph Curry got on his contract. I don't know if it's two, but we don't want to just be a subpar team. It's gonna get tougher because the Sacramento Kings, all these teams are who getting killed next round. We already 3-1 against them this season. We beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 3 times, 2 times without Jimmy. So I don't necessarily say we're gonna get killed. Saying we're gonna get killed, y'all say we're gonna get killed this round. Y'all said we was gonna get killed this round. Now it's next round. Maybe. Huh? Okay. Oh, is that LeBron James from Cancun? How is it in Cancun, LeBron? More than an athlete? How much more help do you need? You need some more help? You need some help? What you need now? You had Davis already. No, Davis wasn't enough. Uh, you got Luca. No, that wasn't enough either. Luca don't play no D. You had Carmelo. Oh, well, yeah, he was on the downside. You had Westbrook. Oh yeah, no Westbrook. Ain't it interesting? Westbrook is playing good right now in the playoffs with the Denver Nuggets, but LeBron couldn't win with him. That's the same thing about the Golden State Warriors. It's the playoffs too. It's the playoffs also. So when we beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, because I believe that we will beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, what's going to be your excuse after that? I think that may go 7. I think that may go 7 too. It may be a dog fight. It ain't going to be easy. But if we beat them, if we beat, I think the Houston Rockets, they gave us the most physical series that they could that you know that's what happened. They gave us a very physical series, so now we're prepared to go up against a team like Minnesota. We're prepared for that, so they can go home too. They can go home too. Either it's gonna be OKC, SGA. I think, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, versus Steph Curry. Excuse me, or it's gonna be Nikola Jokic. And I would like to finally see us get over the hump of beating Denver. I believe we can beat OKC. What do you need? Kyrie Irving? What do you how much more help does LeBron, the 6-time finals loser, need? How much more time does he need just to get bounced out in the first much more help to get bounced out in the first round, or to not even make the playoffs or play in or whatever you want to call it? I don't know. I don't know. I think that we could see a rematch of the Boston Celtics versus the Golden State Warriors. And then I don't really know who would win in that particular situation, only because of the fact that Steve Kerr benched Jason Tatum in the Olympics this summer. And he didn't get that much playing time. And so, Jason Tatum felt some type of way. And so they could be gearing us up for a Boston Celtics, because that's going to be the narrative, versus the Golden State Warriors matchup. And I can't say just because we won before we will win again, but I don't necessarily know if Boston is going to win back-to-back championships. That'd be crazy. Boston winning back-to-back championships. But I'm sure if we do lose in the finals, I'm sure the Warriors are going to make some moves because Kaminga's out of there. Is that going to be Kevin Durant? Is he going to come back? That would be crazy if Kevin Durant comes back. Uh, If we can pick a, all we need is like Kevin Durant and Butler, and we can go out there and get JaVale McGee. We can bring JaVale McGee back and monitor the minutes. I would have Buddy Hill on the team, and we can win the championship. The thing then just becomes age and playing, making sure players stay healthy and et cetera. Well, y'all knew y'all didn't have a center. Y'all had a center. I don't even want to hear that excuse. His name was Anthony Davis, and you traded him because you thought that y'all was going to be able to cheat the system with Luca and win a championship. Y'all had it. Y'all had it. In Anthony Davis, he was y'all best defender. He was all of that. But y'all traded it because LeBron, he wanted to play with Luca. LeBron wanted to play with Luca. So there we go. I think OKC plays tomorrow. Or is Boston, who is the Boston playing? Is Boston playing the Knicks? That's going to be a great matchup. But I don't particularly like the way Boston plays. They shoot too many 3-point shots. Oh, this is a good one. Bron sexuals got put to sleep, and they were waiting on Curry to lose, and it didn't happen. Knicks in 7. Nah, Knicks ain't gonna win, man. This is where the Knicks stop right here. This is gonna be a series. The Knicks are finished right here. They're not going past. The Knicks are not gonna get past the Boston Celtics. Jalen Brunson is one cheeseburger and one ankle injury away from being out. Jalen Brunson, he's already hurt. He hurt himself a bunch of times. I don't think that that's gonna happen. Yeah. So I got Boston. Boston is 7. Yeah. Cavs are gonna go home, and Boston is gonna end up beating the Knicks, and that's what's gonna happen. Put you. That's how I'm. That's how I'm. That's where. That's where my. That's how I'm feeling it. That's my prediction. Oh, Golden State don't play until Wednesday, but they still older. The uh the Minnesota Timberwolves been off a couple days, so they're gonna be well rested. They're gonna be real well rested. Okay, so so I don't know what the key is gonna be, athleticism or whatever, but man, this is that shot, and they're gonna have to do something, man. They got the chance, they got the opportunity to do something, so hopefully, hopefully that this is the opportunity for them to do some things. Celtics versus Wolves. No, that's not happening, man. That's not happening. Wolves ain't winning. Wolves. Like I said, I'm riding with the Warriors next round. I know everybody don't want to believe it, but I'm going ahead and ride with the Warriors. And that's just gonna be it. If we can beat the Wolves, we can definitely go to the finals. Because then the only thing we're standing our way is going to be Denver to OKC. Oh, this is a scary movie. I gotta turn this off. My son will poop on himself. My son does not like scary movies. He likes Bronny James though. Yeah, he likes Bronny James. He's been playing Bronny James on his phone in one of these NBA games. Celtics, OKC, they barely got by Houston. Celtics, OKC, they barely got by Houston. It don't matter if you barely get by them, as long as you win. Every chapter is not gonna be the same. They won. So and we didn't just win, we dominated. How much we win by? How much we win by? Can you tell me how much we won by? 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. Boston will win it all. That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. But it also could be a possibility that Steph Curry could come in with a flurry, baby. Yeah, it also could be. Uh, it also could be. You know, that also could be a possibility. Steph Curry could come in and get his Finals MVP. Well, they said that they said the Warriors wasn't going to go past the Houston Rockets. They said the Warriors wasn't going to make the play in. That's what they said. They said the Warriors were not going to make the play in tournament. They said the Warriors were not going to make the playoffs. Also, they said it all. So hey, I'm tired of listening to they. They also said that the LA Lakers were going to win the championship. That's what they said. I don't care what Vegas says. I don't even think anybody listening to Vegas right now. Vegas got its own problems. Vegas is having its own problems right now. Hotels and casino gambling is down right now. Is because of having uh, a lot of the hotels, the corporations that bought the hotels, don't own the properties. They have landlords that own, and they're like Fountain Blue, who has to pay 28,000 for insurance a day, $28,000 in utilities a day, uh, just to keep it operating. And then those are not just all the fees; they're other fees that they have to pay. So Vegas has its own problems right now. So, with that being said, I can hear you saying FanDuel and all those different other apps, but it's too early to really know what that prediction is because we don't know. It's too early to make that type of prediction because we don't know. We don't know what that prediction would be. So we're gonna have to hone on that closer to it. What we can focus on is what the Golden State Warriors are gonna do against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's what we can focus. What is the Golden State Warriors gonna do against the Minnesota Timberwolves? Golden State doesn't have a bench. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. I don't know where you got that from. Yeah, we do. We got everything it takes to win. We got everything it takes to win. I think Jaylen Brown's getting knee injections right now, so that's a little scary. Jason Tatum could be neutralized, even by Jimmy Butler. So we got what it takes to win. We definitely got what it takes to pull this off. And we got the greatest player on the court of this generation, Stephen Wardell Curry. We got the greatest player of this generation on the court, and Stephen Wardell Curry. Oh, I missed Caitlin Clark. We missed Caitlin Clark. I definitely got the. Oh, I got to get the highlights. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's time to. I gotta find the Caitlin Clark highlights. They're not gonna like this. Well, the Rockets was too big for us. You see what happened? We adjusted. It's all about adjustments. Definitely, Curry has changed the game. Uh-oh, what's Caitlin Clark gonna do? Three. Oh, Caitlin Clark, step back. Three. Oh my God. Do we got any more Caitlin Clark? Another three. Well, it's preseason. It's preseason. Who do I think? Juju or Caitlin? Man, it's sad what happened with Juju. So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to really make that comparison. Caitlin for three. Oh my God. Caitlin Curry. Caitlin Curry. I gotta go back. Wait, is that not Steph Curry? Caitlin Curry. I definitely gotta get off here, man, so I can make these people mad. Caitlin Curry, baby. Caitlin Curry had a flurry. My phone's gonna die anyway, so I'm gonna get off of here, man. All right, man. Peace.